evening once again, and welcome to Global Girls TV. So glad you could join us. I'm Marvinetta Woodley Penn. I'm the Executive Director of Global Girls, and I have with me this evening Miss Kiara Jones. She's going to be our guest this evening. And for the next 25 minutes or so, we're going to talk about a growth versus a fixed mindset. And I'd like you to call in because this is an interactive live call-in show, and we want you to call in and share your ideas about how people think and whether or not it is possible to change, or if we're just stuck with the way that we are. Okay, so you're watching a live, as I said before, you're watching a live interactive call-in show brought to you by Can TV, and you can watch us on channel 21. Hopefully you're already on channel 21, but if you ever want to go away and you want to do a live stream, you can always catch us at cantv.org /hotline. So let's just jump right into what we're going to talk about, Miss Kiara Jones. Why don't, before we do that, for the people who might not know anything about Global Girls, Kiara, why don't you tell them about yourself and about Global Girls?
Okay, so I'm Kiara, and I'm 18, and I currently graduated from University of Chicago Charter School on campus.
That's impressive.
And I've been in Global Girls for almost 7 years now.
Wow, 7 years. That's a long time.
Yeah, and a very long time. But I'm very grateful for the opportunities that Global Girls has brought to me. Global Girls consist of dancing, acting, and we might have a few singers here and there. Of course, Miss Penn is a singer.
A lot of storytelling, lots of activities, and it's all about helping young people develop what we call a growth mindset. A growth mindset. So, before we go any further, I just want to give you our word for the day. And our word for the day, but before I give them our word for the day, I want to give them our telephone number so that people out there in TV land can call in with your questions, with your comments, with anything that you might like to talk about concerning Global Girls and our growth mindset and the way we create growth mindset with young people, growth mindsets with young people. Our number is 312-738-1060. Again, 312-738-1060. So please give us a call and join this conversation. If you think that people's mindsets, the way that they think about life, the way that their lives, the way they think about themselves, is that fixed, or can it change? Can it grow? You know, there's some people who say, oh, I'm not good at math, or I can't lose this weight, or I'll never da-da-da-da-da. That's kind of a fixed mindset. That's a fixed mindset. And if you tell yourself that enough times, if you tell yourself that over and over and over again, that's just the way you get stuck.
Yep.
You get stuck.
You don't move.
Don't move. You know, Kiara, you made a decision recently, and because Kiara just graduated, and she made a very, very important decision, I think, for her future. And I think it reflected a growth mindset. Some of you might disagree, so give us a call. Let's talk about it. Kiara, what decision did you make?
So I decided that I would stay here in Chicago for my first 2 years of college, and then I might transfer out. So basically, I had this fixed mindset of I want to go away to college. I'm going to go away. I'm going to do this, and that.
And why did you do that? Why did at the core of everything? Why do you think you really wanted to go away?
'Cause I think it was just based off of the people around me, like of my friends. Like, I'm going away to college, so I'm like, okay, well, I want to go away to college too.
Yeah. Everybody else is doing it, so I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon and I'm gonna do it also.
But I ended up changing my mind, which basically became a growth mindset on me, that I'm going to stay here in Chicago and change my ways, thinking differently of how financially I'm going to pay for college, and emotionally, like, as a person, knowing that I'm not ready to travel that far. So you have to think about that as well. And basically I changed their whole mindset of going away to college. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay here and do the 2 years.
Yeah, because those 2 years are going to go by before you know it. And you know what? The best thing about having friends who are in college, getting all those loans and paying all their money, you can always go visit them on the weekend. Okay, because you will have a job. You can go down there. You can join in the parties and all the fun. You can have all the fun without all the bills.
Right.
and still get your education. And when you're done with your 2 years at junior college, you can transfer to another school if you like. Or as you said, you might want to just go ahead and finish right here in Chicago.
Yep.
The choice is yours. Now, before we go any farther with our topic for the day, again, please give us a call. Join the conversation at 312-738-1060. What do you think about, what do you think about this growth versus a fixed mindset idea? What do you think about young people deciding maybe I don't want to go away to college, or like the young Malia Obama decided she was going to take a gap year. She's not even going to college right away. She's going to spend a year traveling, doing some volunteer work in another country. So she's going to take that gap year, and she's going to find out who she really is and what she really wants to do. I think that is so healthy.
That's fine.
That is fine, because it's all about setting your life up for the rest of your life and not rushing to make a decision just because everybody else is making that decision. Yeah, so if you decide that you want to have a question for Global Girls a little bit later on, something that we hear kind of jogs your memory and you want to get in touch with us later, by all means, we want you to do that. So we're going to give you our website. We're Global Girls at www.globalgirlsinc.org, and you can always email us at globalgirls@sbcglobal.net, and our telephone number is 773-902-2359. Now, stay tuned, because I do have some other overheads that I am going to be showing you. We have so much going on at the Global Studio. We're always telling our girls about this growth mindset. Kiara, what did we do this summer? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to let Kiara tell you. It was so exciting. What did we do, Kiara?
Okay.
I know, I'm crazy. It's okay. Certifiably. But go ahead, Kiara.
Okay, so with the girls this year, we had the big showcase.
Oh my God, we worked with, how many girls did we work with this summer?
Oh, I don't know. It was like over 50 girls, I think.
Yeah, it was like there were about 80 girls in our summer camp. And then we had 30 young people in our After School Matters program, all in our little space. So we really need a larger space. So if there are any schools out there that are not being used, Mayor Rahm Emanuel and CPS heads, if you guys just want to give Global Girls a school, rent-free, utilities-free, oh my gosh, what a blessing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Next year we could have our summer program, all of our programs in a beautiful school. Oh, amazing. And we will turn out some incredible young people. Won't we, Kiara?
Yes.
Yes. Talk about how some of those young people came in to our program.
We had the quiet shy, the real quiet shy ones that were, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, but growth mindset. They had that growth mindset. And we basically, Global Girls, we used our way in helping changing girls, mentoring girls and everything, leading them and letting them try to lead others as well. And by the end of the program, by the showcase,
oh my gosh,
we saw some stuff that we didn't even think that those girls were going to bring to the table, and it was amazing.
Oh, they were so talented.
Yeah.
Like Kiara said, we had girls who came in the first day, I don't want to do, I want to go home, I don't want to be here. By the time, because Kiara was one of our instructors. Yeah. She had her own group. Kiara, what age group did you work with?
I had the 8 to 9 year olds.
The 8 to 9 year olds, and before, Kiara started when she was about 8 or 9. It seemed like, but she's been in the program for long enough that she's grown. Last summer, I think she was an assistant to one of the other teachers, and this summer she had her own group, so she was a lead teacher, making a nice little chunk of change. So she was able to pass on to other girls what she had learned in Global Girls. And we work with them, we massage them, we give them thoughts for the day, they do deep breathing, and they really start thinking about their lives and the way they think about how they think. So then they start thinking about, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm not going to tell myself I can't do these stretches, or I can't do a turn, or I can't do this combination. They say, you know what, I'm going to do this combination. I'm going to learn it. And then we have girls who stand on the side with other girls and like, can you teach it to me? Because I really want to get it.
Always. Always.
Isn't that a great thing about dance?
Just keep on growing, progressing, everything.
Yes,
Gets
Kiara
better.
started off as a dancer in Global Girls, and then she went to her high school
Yep.
where she studied dance in her high school and is a magnificent dancer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you have to come and see this young lady dance. In fact, we're going to have a show soon at the studio, and we're always having shows though at the studio, so you can go to our website by all means and you can check it out.
Mhm.
Those girls grew so much. We had singers, we did our own version of We Are the World.
Yep.
Started off with the babies, and then we graduated to the older young people. They had
Yep.
solos. Then we turned it into a rap.
Yep.
It was a hip hop version of We Are the World. They
Killed
killed
it.
it. They just killed it. The babies did a little skit about the ugly
Ugly
duckling, and they had a song and a dance in it. Little 3 and 4 year olds. 3 and 4 year olds that we challenged to just try. Some of them, they couldn't remember their lines at first, and they were afraid to say their lines, but Miss Ryan constantly challenged them. Come on, you can do it, you can do it.
Mhm.
They said those lines so loudly, so on time.
Everything.
When you have high expectations for your children, parents, when you say, I can't,
Mhm.
that translates into your
Okay.
children thinking, I can't. Well, if mom can, that's my primary role model. If mom and dad and big sister, big brother say they can, what can I do? But if you start saying, you know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And you take one step at a time. We're not asking you, let's just say, because everybody wants to lose weight, right? So let's just say that you want to lose 10 pounds. You want to lose 10 pounds, and you want to lose it in however many weeks you want to take. Let's say a month. Let's say a month. I think you can lose 10 pounds in a month. So you want to lose, or maybe 2 months. That might be a stretch for some people. If you want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months, you can see yourself at the end goal. But the main thing you have to do is stop eating the first day and start exercising the first day. And little by little by little, when you develop those success habits, those little things that you do every day, the next thing you know, you'll be at your goal.
Yeah.
And not only will you be at that goal, but you will have developed a mindset so that you can do whatever it is that you want to. Kiara, can you think about a time when you were challenged, maybe when you first learned superpower? Maybe there were a couple of steps and you could not get.
Okay, so Global Girls has this iconic dance superpower. Miss Penn is in love with this dance.
Everybody is.
Everybody. And I remember the first day that I was learning it, it was this flip, like a roll over, like tumble. And every day, like every time I tried it, I like cracked my neck a little bit. It hurted. But I was like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And by the first time we had our first show doing this dance, I had it. I just had to get it. I did it at home. I did it at school. I did it everywhere I could to try and practice. I had to make sure I had this flip down packed before the first show. And just that growth mindset once again. I don't know. It's been instilled in me by Global Girls to have a growth mindset. So
you have to.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful. And the flip is a different kind of flip because you don't just flip over.
You gotta like slide too. It's like a roll slide like.
And
that.
your leg is straight. The leg has to be straight when you go over, and it is absolutely stunning. You have to see. So check out our website. But thinking about our website, I'm going to go ahead and put up some dates for upcoming events with Global Girls. Now, normally I don't give you direct dates because I want our shows to run forever, but I would like this to run at least through the end of September. On the 6th of September, our after-school program starts again. On the 17th of September, which is a Saturday, we have a clothes drive. And you can bag up all of your clothes, your books, your toys, purses, shoes, all of that. And you can come up to the studio, drop it on a truck, and they'll haul it away. On Thursday, the 22nd, we have an appreciation breakfast for all all the friends of Global Girls. And then on the 24th, Saturday the 24th, we have a fall into the studio party for adults. Oh man, that is going to be so much fun. And I see that we have a caller. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air. Caller. Is our caller
Hello?
still there? Hello?
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 Yes, I can barely hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me better?
Yes, I can hear you a little better now.
Okay. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, I'm calling to just acknowledge the exciting work that you do. I've had an opportunity to work with you, Miss Penn, and I've seen the work that you've done before. And you do deserve a school building for all the work that you're doing.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Do you know anybody we can call?
No, I don't know anyone, but if
Uh-huh.
I find someone, I will make sure that you get that information.
Oh, thank
Because
you.
I know that a lot of young girls and boys have benefited from Global Girls.
Indeed. And you saw that we're having an appreciation breakfast on Thursday, the 22nd, September 22nd. So if you'd like to come by, please, by all means, come by. It's starting at 9
I will
o'clock.
surely do that. I'll go to your website and I'll look at it, and I will definitely make sure I do that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
Great, great. So we're going to get that. I think we're going to get it. I know. I put it into the universe. I have a growth mindset. I feel good about it. And that's the basics. That's the beginning. Now the momentum is going to be shifting. Because at one time, we didn't even have a space. We were arts partners in residence at Grand Crossing Park for 6 years. And I'm like, we got to have our own space.
Yeah.
We had a meeting and we started dreaming, and we saw an awning with our name on it outside of our own space. And that's where we are right now. We saw it, we claimed it, we felt good about it, and the universe just realigned itself, set that momentum in place, and now we have our own facility. And I do believe that we are not going to be bouncing over one another and knocking into one another next summer. We're going to have a school so that we can have lots and lots of space and offer. The main thing is we can offer our program to so many more youth. Parents, if you talk to any one of our parents who was in our program this summer, any one of them, I think with unequivocally, I can say that they will say that their daughters benefited from not me, not Kiara, not Ryan, but the Global Girl philosophy. And our basic philosophy is that all of our young people, our boys, our girls, every one of them is special. Everyone is unique. Everyone has gifts and talents that they bring to the world. Everybody has a story. And that their stories, their voices, everything about them is valuable. They know that from the time they hit that door, don't they, Kiara?
They know.
They know. Enough said. They
Yep,
know.
They know.
So please, like the lady said, visit our website and get more information. It might not be updated, but it will be updated by the end of the day tomorrow. I just want to show you a couple of other things before we move on. We've got some classes that are going to, now we used to have session on Saturday, but we said people needed some classes before they even begin working with us so that they can get some basics out of the way. So we have beginning acting classes on Saturday at 9:30, basic dance at 11, intermediate acting at 1, and intermediate dance at 2:30. All of our classes are 90 minutes. They're on Saturdays, and they start September 10th. So even if you are an adult, even if you don't come to our programs through the week, because we have we have after school programming, but even if you just say, oh, I live on the south side, or I live in the area, or I just want to come and see what your classes are like, please come and see us. What do you think, Kiara? You think they can do that?
I think so. I think a lot of people would enjoy the feeling or being able to start off with the basics and then work their way up. So it'll be good.
Work your way up so that when you do start dancing with us or you start acting with us, you start with the level of confidence. You start with the level of passion and some basics. Yeah, some basic skills so that we don't have to go all the way back to the drawing board and talk
Yeah.
about positions on the stage
Yeah.
or body positions on the stage. We don't have to talk about improv as much as we do because you're already familiar with those terms and you have a sense, a general sense, and then we can just start building stories and creating performances, which is what we love to do. So I talked about, I don't know if we can get this one out because this one is a bit different, but we're going to see what we can do. Oh,
Okay.
we can do a little bit of it. We're going to try to reposition this so that you can see it, but it's after school at the studio. And I know that this is a little, it might be a little hard to read, so I'm not going to keep this one up there long. But this just talks about the after school program. That's one of our favorite young ladies, Talisha, when she was a young lady. Now she's
Yeah.
older and she lives in Texas. Yeah, she lives in Texas. But our after school program runs Monday through Friday, and it's from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. And it's for girls between the ages, I think it is 5 to 14. So, and we have age appropriate circles that the young people participate in. We have a block that starts from September through December, and another block that runs from January through June. So as you can see, we have a lot of stuff, and I'm just going to show you guys one more little plugger, if you will, because this is a big one. This is a big one. The biggest one.
The biggest one.
Since Kiara was a kid, a little shorty, and I have
Oh,
pictures of her, I would have brought them maybe next time. Kiara came on as a guest at the last minute today, and I'm very happy she did. She's doing a great job. She's going to be the host sometime because she's going to go through training next week. But since she was a little girl, we always went to Camp Duncan. In YMCA Camp Duncan in Ingleside. We went every October because I wanted my girls from the south side of Chicago to go to camp, to spend the night at camp, to do the hayride and the campfire and sing camp songs and make s'mores and do outside activities. They're going to do stargazing, all kinds of team building activities. So we've decided this year that we are going back to Camp Duncan. And this is the big, Ryan is out there shouting, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the basic information. It's called our Halloween weekend retreat at YMCA Camp Duncan in Ingleside, Illinois. It's from Friday, October 28th through Sunday, October 30th. And there are only 35 slots available. Now, if you're interested in getting one of those slots, you definitely need to contact us ASAP. And that means as soon as possible. And I am going to give you that email address one more time. I'm going to, I think it's right here. I think it is right here. So I'm going to give you that, our website. All of these flyers will be on our website. And Kiara, do you know we're about to run out of time? We are going to run out already. Time flies when you're having fun.
I guess so.
I always have fun in this host seat. I just love it. I
feel like I was just starting.
You were just getting started. She was just getting revved up. But you know, she's going to have her own show, and she'll be over here, and she'll be able to guide and direct it and get a little flow going on. So, yeah, we're going to see. I might be a guest one night, and I promise not to monopolize the conversation. But you know what? When you start your show, you will be unencumbered. You will be unencumbered. That was our word for the day with the girls today. And unencumbered means no blockage, no hindrance, free flowing, no debts, nothing standing in your way. You are unencumbered to go on to your success. And when you have that growth mindset, you are unencumbered. And I want all of you guys out there in TV land to go through your lives being unencumbered by doubt, unencumbered by worry, unencumbered by fear, because those things have no power in your life when you have a growth mindset. So just stay on the right track, like Kiara and the rest of our global girls, and you will be just fine, just fine. Now, we have a thought for the day. And our thought for the day, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to leave you with this. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Until next time, thank you so very much. And we are Global Girls, and we out.
We out.